Karen reported rude driver, then cursed him out and got banned for harassment. The parking lot of Maple Grove supermarket buzzed with the usual Saturday chaos: honking cars, rattling shopping carts, and the hum of impatient shoppers. Karen Mitchell, a 42-year-old accountant with a reputation for precision, gripped her steering wheel, her knuckles white. She'd been circling for 20 minutes, her patience fraying like an old rope. Her daughter, Lily, needed medicine, and time was slipping away. Finally, a spot opened a handicapped space, but Karen's placard, earned after a car accident left her with chronic back pain, gave her the right. As she signaled to pull in, a sleek black SUV roared past, cutting her off and stealing the spot. The driver, a young man in his mid-20s with a cocky grin, hopped out, tossing his keys in the air. Jake Turner, a local mechanic known for his charm and reckless driving, didn't even glance at Karen. Her blood boiled. She rolled down her window, shouting, "That's a handicapped spot. You can't park there." Jake spun around, his grin widening. "Relax, lady. I'm just grabbing some beer. 5 minutes." He sauntered toward the store, leaving Karen trembling with rage. She grabbed her phone, snapping photos of his license plate and the illegally parked SUV. Within minutes, she'd reported him to the city's parking enforcement app, her fingers shaking as she typed, "Rude driver stole handicapped spot. Please ticket." But that wasn't enough. The injustice gnawed at her. She parked nearby, stormed out, and waited by Jake's SUV, her heart pounding. Shoppers passed, casting curious glances. When Jake returned, beer case in hand, Karen unleashed her fury. "You think you're above the rules? People like you make this town miserable." Her voice cracked, drawing a small crowd. Jake laughed, tossing the beer into his car. "Chill, Karen. It's just a parking spot. Get a life." The word Karen hit like a slap. She stepped closer, her face inches from his. "You're a selfish jerk, and I hope you crash that stupid car." The crowd gasped. Jake's smirk vanished, replaced by a cold glare. "Careful what you wish for, lady," he muttered, climbing into his SUV and peeling out. Karen's report worked. Jake got a $300 fine. But the story didn't end there. That evening, a video surfaced on social media, posted by a bystander named Mia, a quiet college student who'd been watching the confrontation. The clip showed Karen's tirade, her face twisted with anger, and her curse about Jake crashing. The caption read, "Karen goes off on driver. Too far." Comments flooded in, branding Karen a hypocrite. She'd reported Jake for breaking rules, only to lose control and hurl insults herself. The video racked up thousands of views, and the hashtag Karen cursed him trended locally. Karen was mortified. Her co-workers whispered behind her back, and Lily, now 15, begged her to delete her social media. "Mom, you looked unhinged," she said, tears in her eyes. But Karen couldn't let it go. She posted a defense online. "I was standing up for what's right. He broke the law." It only fueled the fire. Trolls called her a bully, and Jake, reveling in the attention, posted his own video, playing the victim. "This lady cursed me out for a parking spot. I'm the bad guy." Then came the twist. Mia, the bystander who'd recorded the video, reached out to Karen privately. She was a sociology major studying mob mentality and had posted the video as an experiment for her thesis. She hadn't expected it to go viral. "I'm sorry," Mia wrote. "I wanted to show how quickly people judge online, but it spiraled. Can we meet?" Karen, still reeling, agreed. Over coffee, Mia shared her findings. The internet had vilified Karen, but many locals quietly supported her, frustrated by entitled drivers like Jake. Mia's quiet empathy cracked Karen's defenses. She realized her outburst wasn't just about the parking spot, it was years of feeling dismissed, invisible, powerless. But the consequences were brutal. The supermarket, pressured by the viral backlash, banned Karen for harassment after Jake filed a complaint, claiming her curse threatened his safety. Karen was stunned. She'd fought for justice, only to be labeled the villain. Her report against Jake was upheld, but the fine print of her own actions, her public outburst, had trapped her. She lost her favorite grocery store, her dignity, and, worst of all, Lily's trust. "You always say stand up for what's right, Mom," Lily whispered one night. "But you made it worse." Karen sat alone in her living room, staring at the banned notice from the supermarket. The weight of her choices crushed her. She'd wanted to right a wrong, but her anger had betrayed her, turning her into the very thing she despised. Someone who hurt others to feel powerful. Jake, meanwhile, moved on, his fine paid, his ego unscathed. The internet forgot him, but Karen's name lingered in local gossip. In the end, Karen found a small redemption. She volunteered at a community center, teaching financial literacy to low-income families. It was her way of rebuilding, of proving she was more than a viral villain. Mia's thesis, published online, included an apology to Karen, sparking a small wave of support. But the scar remained. Karen had stood up for justice, but her rage had cost her more than she'd ever imagined. What would you have done in Karen's place? Share your thoughts on justice, anger, and the cost of standing up in a world quick to judge.